Blessings and good evening. This is Queen B, and I will be your administrator, teacher, and guide for the Nova Number Wave. Today is January 10th, and this is going to be the first day of training. Some of us started this morning. The number 3 is the highest vibration of the day. This is the code we're going to be going by. The number wave is going to consist of these highlight numbers, and the highlight numbers are going to get us paid. All right, they turn into the code. The first one here starting today is the number 3. And those of you that are watching this for the first time, the introduction was given on this morning. What is the number braid? What can the number braid do? And the research has been, or the discovery has been, when it comes to any type of lottery games, the black community has been the most targeted. The black communities have been the most robbed when it comes to not knowing how the system is rigged and the system that they have in place is working against them. All right, so what has been researched is a lot of study, a lot of intuitional motivations, and having some spiritual guidance as to how I put this together. All right, it's going to help us turn this thing around to where the black community is no longer losing, but yet winning. And I don't want to make this public to those on the outside of this mission, because I believe that it will serve this mission greater by us being able to invest and raise the money up rather quickly to accomplish the mission that we have ahead. So this is the purpose of why this chart was put together, created, and designed to help us beat the odds by 98 to 100%. What we're going to be doing each day is we're going to learn each number code, the patterns to those codes, and making sure that we nail up to about 12 to 13 states. Personally, this is not something one individual can do alone. We must have a team, and our team must be willing to invest. So whenever I invest, I want everybody on the team to invest, same number, pushing the states for the big win. All right. And so each day you'll be guided. We'll know what to do. We will know what states to play. We'll know how much to invest, when to slow down, when to pull back, and when not to play at all. All right. So those are some things that you'll be learning as we progress. So getting back to the number code, number 3. Again, today we're going to be following the number 3. The patterns that we're going to be looking for, as I just mentioned, Georgia came in, started last night. The number code started to manifest last night with the number 3. My base state is Georgia. Georgia came in for the kill, 307 straight. And what you're going to be looking for is how these patterns work from the male side to the female side. And each pattern has its own significant pattern for the remaining of those 12 to 13 states. This is what the cricket system has designed, and many people don't know that it has been discovered another way to go about winning. All right, so you do need to pay attention. You do need to take notes. And I'll give you some other tools and tips that you're going to need to go along with this class. All right, so now we're going into the evening. We're approaching the evening. So I want to show you just a couple of patterns, what we're going to be focusing on. There's only 2 numbers, cash 3 and cash 4, that we're going to be putting pressure on across the states. And those 2 numbers are already on the list in the Nova class. So here we're going to be looking out for 229, 922, or 292 from the female side. From the male side, we're looking for the cash 4, which is a 3817, 7183. Those are the power numbers that we want to drive in hard for the evening states. All right. There will be other numbers drop, and we will not play all of them, but we're going to play all the perimeters around the code number 3, making sure that we have the 6-pack of the cash 3s, and the 6-pack starts with going straight across. We have 036, 836, 147, 258, 492. Again, 703 hit Georgia. It could hit another state, but we want to follow Georgia and just learning and training so that you can kind of see that each code works for each state, and number 3 should dominate all of the evening states, okay? versus other people playing from their head or guessing or going by faulty systems that have not proven itself. This is the purpose of learning and training to see whether or not this is going to dominate as much as I have seen it dominate states. Okay. All right, so this is like a show and tell. I got the pressure on me to make sure that you understand this. So please ask questions if you get too far behind. All right, when it comes to the Castries, there's the six pack. We got the 703, 307 for Georgia last night. All right, and today off of the number three, we go here. We got a series which was the 098. Okay, so the same thing happens on the female side. The male side will push that number out and it will just be a different number. So you got 098, same pattern. We're going to go here with the 436. All right, so we'll definitely be looking for the 436, 634, simply because the female already gave us the lead weight, and so whatever the female has, the male will pick right back up, but it's going to be a different number, which is the 436, 634. All right, so those are just some patterns that we'll be going by. There may be about 6 to 7 different patterns, but again, I will be telling you, or I will have the list already from the pattern numbers that we're going to be playing for each and every single day, so that you'll already know. But for you, you have to learn what those patterns are. So let's just go over a couple right quick. Let's look at the 3636, which is currently on the list for today. We also have the 5892, which will be the match to the female side. This is the 3636. The female is a 5892. Same position, same pattern, different number. Okay, when it comes to this pattern, you got an 8230, and you'll just continue on out until you get all the way over. 8230, 5907, 2477. Those will be numbers we're going to be looking for that should spread out for the evening. All right, when it comes to the male side, same pattern, different numbers: 0814, 3347, 6677. Okay, so we'll be talking about patterns like that, and we'll have a list that we're going to push the entire week from the number codes that we're going to be leading and starting with. Okay, all right, again, this is the number wave. We have the threes that we're going to be pushing for evening. We should kind of see some things start happening with the number 8 and then back to the number 7, but for the most part, number 3 is going to dominate the states. So this is just a short video so that you can kind of see where we're going, how this can be a blessing to us, and that the fact that we are doing it as a group can be a little bit more effective than just an individual play. All right, so please take notes, and we'll be talking about what's going to happen tonight so we can be prepared for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we'll start at 11 a.m. It's probably going to end up and be a different lead number, but then it'll be the same kind of lesson that we're doing here. We'll have a different wave, a different code, and each day you'll be learning the codes from 0 to 9. All right? Okay, blessings. I'll see you guys at 7 p.m.